We were in an accident caused by another horse, and she flipped over backwards, fell off a hill, and crushed me. Immediately, unexpectedly, left my body, and I found myself 30, 40 feet up in the air looking down at my dead body. I noticed a light over my shoulder. It was coming over my right shoulder, flowing, a golden light. And I turned to look, and there was a man floating up there with me, and I recognized him immediately, which was kind of unusual. I shouldn't have recognized him. I was raised in an atheist Jewish family, and I knew this was Jesus. So the minute I recognized him, I said, "Hi, I know you." And he floated right by my side. He had a physical appearance. He was a man. I knew he was more than a man, but he appeared to be a man. But he was a perfect man. I couldn't look away from his face. His face was the most important thing because of the joy and the love coming from his eyes. I did not want to look away from his face. We surfed on a wave of light, and I could see all this light of all colors underneath our feet. It was tickling the bottoms of my feet. It was flowing through my fingers like water. We talked and we laughed all the way to heaven. We did get to God the Father. We came to a point where there was almost a threshold, like entering a doorway. And once we entered the doorway, we entered a light, and it was a living light. The light was love, and I knew the light was God. And the next thing I knew, I was sitting on God's lap. God the Father and Jesus were one and the same, and yet separate. So I was sitting on God's lap, and I never wanted to leave. I just wanted to sit there forever, for all eternity. I tried to look up and sneak a look at his face, but I couldn't see it. It was shrouded somehow. It was covered somehow. But I kept my eyes glued to Jesus' face the entire time. I couldn't look at God's face. Yes. And it was from God's lap that he showed me what I did see of heaven. It was infinitely far away. If you can imagine looking across an entire universe, I was looking across an entire universe. I could see perfectly. And I could see green grass. I could see every single blade of this green grass in this massive meadow, this infinite meadow. I heard the grass singing. The grass was singing the praises of God. I looked a little bit farther, and I saw flowers. I looked farther, and I saw grove upon grove of trees, and they were all moving in time to the song of the grass, and everything was moving in the light of God. It was God's light animating everything. And it was then that Jesus came back and told me I needed to go back. I had no hope. Before my near-death experience, the one thing I needed to do in this life was follow Jesus.